There's a huge task force of probably the world's greatest problem solvers having to sit on their arse, terrified about paying their bills. You know, these people are technical geniuses, superhuman strength, people who can fucking make shit happen. You ever tried to fucking put a festival on? Jesus Christ, even the best laid plans, there's always some sort of chaos. What is it that the government think we are? There's a classification for us now. Officially we are gig workers. Nice. Lovely gig. Hey, it's nice. But genuinely, these people, insanely talented, mass amounts of skills, struggling to get by.
Hello out there. I hope everybody's safe, or as safe as you can be. If you don't need to be out, I hope you're staying in. It's we're all going a bit stir crazy, and I'm sitting here talking to my phone, so things are about to get a lot weirder. My name's Fiona Duncan. I'm the lead singer in Sunderland punk band Slalom D. We've been going since about 2017 with our original singer, who unfortunately passed away a year ago, Craig Macbeth, which is when they asked me to join and take over. Our last gig was on March the 14th at the Ivy House, and it was a benefit for Sunderland Community Soup Kitchen, which unfortunately is now had to close its doors temporarily. It was a brilliant gig. So I'd just like to thank the lads for asking us to do this interview, because it's given me a chance to put a brown lipstick on for the first time in well over a week, which has been nice. It's almost like a treat.
How is this affecting you?
It's really affecting us as an artist, because before the effective lockdown, I was doing 2 jobs and trying to contribute to the band with the lyrics and what have you, and was always thinking, oh, I've just had a bit more time. And I'm sure loads of people are going through this. If I had a bit more time to myself in the house, I'd be so much more productive, and I'd get some artwork done, because that's my other job. I work as an artist. I would, I'd have 6 albums written, and my house would be spotless. Turns out that's not the case. I think we're all finding out things about ourselves, not necessarily stuff that we want to admit to, which is lazy arses, or that we're not very good in a crisis. We're trying to do things, we're trying to support other people and run errands for people and things like that. But I honestly thought I would use my time more wisely. There's been a lot of Netflix. There's been a lot of Say Yes to the Dress is a bit of an obsession at the minute, which is really weird. So as an artist, it's not about what I'm making or what I'm achieving. It's almost the opposite of going, okay, so this anxiety thing that a lot of people suffer from, it's a real thing, which I always knew, but it holds back your creativity, and it it affects you in weird ways. I would never have said I was an anxious person, but obviously it affects people different ways. And at the minute, I'm finding it quite hard to do all those things that I thought I would do when I had loads of time. I'm hoping to find a balance for that and get over this anxiety and kind of go, right, you have this time, and you can balance that with being useful, as well as using it for yourself.
How do you think it's affecting the industry, the entertainment and arts sector as a whole?
I think, like most bands, we had quite a packed year booked in, which obviously most things have been at least postponed. We did have a brilliant support slot, thanks to John Connor, with the Rosillos in April, which has been put off to the 4th of December. That's at the O2. So we're very excited about that, because that's a massive support for us. We had loads of all days, great ones at the West Arth, at Newton Aycliffe, all over the place. Unfortunately, they're all on hold. Craig was somebody who worked with the homeless through Changing Lives, so we're always going to be involved in that kind of thing and trying to push a social awareness with what we're doing, and just so that it makes it worthwhile. I mean, music, performing is a thing in itself, of course it is. We should be able to help other people while we're doing it and while we're enjoying it and having fun. That's basically Take a Slalom D. And we're promoting other bands, especially people like Vice Squad, one of the original punk bands, because this is how they make their living. Support those bands that live on their touring and their merch. It's really important. And also keep an eye out if you can support venues, because there's Trillions and there's Wild at Heart and Berlin. We want them to be there when we come out the other side, and unfortunately some of them might not make it. Don't get us started. So we obviously knew this wave was coming. We'll watch the news, and did the government have like 7 weeks to basically go, we need to sort this out? They did have public health notices. I mean, people were saying, why aren't people stopping in? Why aren't they taking it seriously? You've got Bozo the Clown. You know, we've all been laughing at him for years. He's a psychopath. But, you know, I mean, he purposefully ruffles his hair so that people think, oh, you know, he's harmless. Or a lot of shit. He's a very dangerous man. He's an arsehole. And he's come out and delivered all these safety advice. Get Brian Blessed to do it. People are taking notice. But nobody can... You don't believe a word he says. Most of the stuff that comes out of his gob is a lie. And then you complain that people didn't take it seriously. Nah. The NHS has been run down for the last 10 years. And now they're saying, you know, we're going to have to choose between people, who we save, who we put on respirators. It's disgusting. Because there is no need. You know, we were told when the nurses asked for a pay rise, there was no money tree. All of a sudden, there's a fucking forest. And it's raining money. I really hope the people remember this. I mean, judging by my Facebook feed, some people are still, well, you know, he's doing his best. No. There's an absolute, utter disdain and disgust, especially for the working class. And this proves it. This literally proves it. They were planning and stockpiling morgues and body bags before they were planning respirators and PPEs. So it tells you, you know, whichever the way they can get rid of you, and they can wipe their hands clean because it was a global pandemic. They knew this was coming. And yeah, I feel heartily sorry for anybody who's vulnerable to this. Well, we're all vulnerable, but the fact that a lot of it, not prevented, but avoided, you know, there's a lot more we could have done. There's a lot more they could have done. I think it's all the excitement of having a bra and lipstick on for the first time. I think I'm going to ditch the bra, like. It's been quite nice not having it. Maybe I have to wear it on stage. Don't think anybody wants to say that. But we'll see.